Hi all, today we are discussing about different types of modulus of elasticity. Before that, we can define what is Hooke's law. Hooke's law. Hooke's law is the basic law of elasticity which was enunciated by Robert Hooke in the year 1687. It states that provided the strain is small, the stress is proportional to the strain. That is, within the elastic limit, the stress is proportional to strain. Thus, the ratio of stress to strain is a constant. This constant is called the modulus of elasticity or the coefficient of elasticity and depend upon the material of the body. That is, modulus of elasticity is equal to stress by strain. Modulus of elasticity is different for different type of strain in the same body. It is known as Young modulus, bulk modulus and rigidity modulus according as the strain produced in the body is linear, volume and shearing strain respectively. The dimension and unit of the modulus of elasticity are the same as those of the stress. By definition, we know the magnitude of this internal restoring force developed per unit area of the body is called stress. That is, stress is equal to restoring force by area. The SI unit is Newton per meter square and the dimension are m, L raised to minus 1, T raised to minus 2. And when we define strain, when a body suffers a change in its size or shape under the action of external force, it is said to be deformed and the corresponding fractional change is called strain. That is, strain is equal to change in dimension by original dimension. Being a ratio, the strain has no unit and dimension. So, when we define the modulus of elasticity, we know that modulus of elasticity is equal to stress by strain and the unit of strain is unitless. The unit of modulus of elasticity is equal to unit of strain and the dimension of modulus of elasticity is equal to the dimension of stress. Then, Young modulus. When equal and opposite forces act on a body along one direction, the change in length occurs in that direction. The change in length per unit along that direction is called the linear or longitudinal strain. And the force per unit area of cross section is the longitudinal stress. Within the elastic limit, the ratio of the longitudinal stress to longitudinal strain is called Young modulus of the material of the body. If a wire of length L and cross-sectional area RA is subjected to equal and opposite force F, thereby its length increased by L, then longitudinal stress is equal to F by A. We know that the area of the wire is equal to pi r square, and when we substitute in the equation F by A is equal to, we got F is F by pi r square, and the longitudinal strain is equal to change in length by original length. We know that the length is increased by small letter L and the length of the wire is capital letter L. The longitudinal strain is equal to small letter L by capital letter N. Therefore, the Young modulus is equal to longitudinal The Young modulus is equal to longitudinal stress by longitudinal strain is equal to Y is equal to F by A divided by small letter L by L. or y is equal to f into capital letter L divided by a into small letter l. If a equal to 1, L equal to small letter l is equal to L, then Young modulus is equal to F. Thus, the Young modulus of material is numerically equal to the force which doubles the length of the wire of unit cross-sectional area. Thus, we are going to the bulk modulus. When a bulk modulus is represented by K and the Young modulus is represented by Y. So, when a uniform pressure is applied over the surface of a body, the volume of the body changes. The volume of the body changes. The change in volume per unit volume of the body is called the volume strain, and the pressure applied is called the normal stress. The ratio of normal stress to volume strain within the elastic limit is called the bulk modulus of the material of the body. If a force F is applied uniformly and normal on a surface of area A, which causes a change in volume V in initial volume V, then normal stress F by A is equal to P and volume strain is equal to small letter v by capital letter V. Therefore, the bulk modulus K is equal to normal stress by volume strain, or K is equal to F into V, capital letter V divided by A into small letter v is equal to P into capital letter V divided by small letter v. An increase of pressure is accompanied by a decrease in volume, and a decrease in pressure is accompanied by an increase in volume. To account this, we put a negative sign in the above expression. Therefore, K is equal to minus of PV by V. If, however, the change in volume be not proportional to the stress or pressure applied, for example gas, we consider the infinitesimal change in volume dV or the corresponding change in pressure dP, so that we have K is equal to negative of V dP by dV. The reciprocal of bulk modulus of a material is called compressibility. That is, compressibility beta is equal to 1 by K is equal to minus of 1 by V into dV by dP. So, next we are going to the last of our section, modulus of rigidity or shear modulus. When a body is sheared, the ratio of the tangential stress to the shearing strain within the elastic limit is called the modulus of rigidity. Consider a parallel pipe whose lower face is fixed. A tangential force is applied at the upper face of area A. The shape of the parallel pipe changes, keeping volume constant. The shearing strain produced defined as the angular displacement in radians of any lateral section like OA along the direction of tangential force. That is, shearing strain is equal to tan theta. Here theta is small, we can approximately equal to theta is equal to 1 by L. Tangential stress is equal to F by A. Therefore, modulus of rigidity is equal to tangential stress by shearing strain. Here, modulus of rigidity is represented as N is equal to F by A theta, or is equal to F into L by A into small letter l. If the shearing strain be not proportional to the shearing stress applied, we have N is equal to 1 by A dF by d theta, where d theta is the increasing angle of shear for an infinitesimal m increase dF by A in the shearing stress. So we can conclude that the unit of Young modulus, bulk modulus and rigidity modulus, that is Y, K and N are Newton per meter square.